And as you exhale, release the pose. We're going to start with Pawanmukhtasana as we gently come back into our shared yoga practice. Remember, we start the practice sitting in Dandasana. Now, we can always put something underneath our buttocks to lift our hips up if this is a challenging position. And I asked you to find a stick of some sort, because this is going to help us remember our alignment in Dandasana. So what you do is you put the stick down your back, right in the middle of your buttocks, and you bring it up along the spine into the back of the head. And it should be the middle of the head, not up, but right here in the middle of the skull. And when you do that, you find out if your chin and neck are in alignment. All right, once you feel that, let go of the stick and try and maintain this posture. But this is just another way to refine that mind-body memory connections. All right, remember Pawanmukhtasana is all about balancing the breath, understanding and isolating the muscle groups that move that joint, refining our awareness of the natural movement of the joint for you today in your practice. But also what is really cool about this is on a very subtle level, we are balancing the left side and the right side of the brain. When the left side and the right side of the brain are more in balance, instead of fighting each other or just going past each other, you feel more clarity in your thinking. You have less stress, less anxiety. You're more calm. You can face tensions and stressful situations much easier when you find that harmony between both sides of the brain. And this practice lends itself to improving that. All right, we're in our Dandasana, nice position. Feet are slightly apart because we're going to start with flexion of the ankle and extension of the ankle. Remember, muscle is from the knee on down working. Thighs are nice and soft. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. All right, on your own, 3 more times on your own breath. Find that isolation. Now, if you're finding it hard to breathe and sit up straight, then please find a prop underneath your butt or thighs or whatever you need to do so that you can get the full benefit of the practice today. Knees should be pointing up and knees should be soft. They're not involved. And let's all meet in the neutral position. Here we scrunch the toes on an inhale, open the toes on an exhale. Again, knees and thighs are nice and soft. Let's begin. Inhale, scrunch up. And exhale, open. On your own, 3 more times. Leaning back in neutral position, go ahead and extend the ankles, which means we point the toes, ankle rotations. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left, knees stay soft and pointing upward. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. 2 more times on the right side and then switch to the left, 3 reps. Now, these may seem like very simple, easy movements. The challenge is to keep our breath in rhythm and to keep our mental focus on the task at hand without starting to daydream. So we're training and disciplining the mind at the same time. And let's meet in our neutral position. Moving on to the knee joint. Inhale, I bring the right knee in towards the body. Exhale, I extend. Now, you can lean back a little bit if you'd like to do this, especially if we're feeling a little tight in the hip flexors, but try and maintain that nice lengthened back and open chest. You can also use your hand to help you because the focus here is on the range of motion of your knee and understanding the muscle groups that are moving the knee. We'll begin with the right leg. Ready? Inhale, flex. Exhale, extend. Inhale, flex. Exhale, extend. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This is the last one. Inhale. And now exhale, extend the leg back down the mat. Opposite side, left leg, inhale. Exhale. Okay, 3 more on your own. Don't compromise the alignment of your back to bring the knee in. Find a nice balance. And as you finish, extend the leg and bring it back down. Sitting up nice and straight, bringing our attention now to the hip joint where we open and close. As I open my hip to the right side, I allow the whole leg to turn to the right. See how my foot, now my toes are to the right? As I exhale, I turn the whole leg in and bring it in. Now you can do the sliding the foot on the ground, or you can do it with it slightly elevated. All right, so we're in position, sitting up nice and straight, relax. Find that alignment of your head to the bottom of your buttocks. Right leg is first. Inhale up and out. And exhale in. Okay, 3 more on your breath. We're learning what is the movement and range of motion of our hip joint. This is important when we're doing standing poses like the warrior series. And let's meet back in Dandasana, left side. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Continue on your own. Shine the heart. And release. Coming into butterfly position, simply bring your knees out and the bottom of your feet together. Now, here's a little difference from what we did last year. I would like you to be able to keep your hands free and still be in this position. So some of you can put your heels very close to your body and still sit up straight and have wonderful balance. For others, like me, I need to keep my heels further away so that I can sit up straight on my seat bones, have nice alignment to the back. So find that balance of opening the hips and keeping your back nice and long without your hands. No balance here, okay? Just rest them lightly. Okay, breathe. Make sure you still can have a soft breath. Remember our yoga breath. Inhale is soft and easy. Exhale, we bring attention to the abdominals and we contract the navel towards the spine. So it's an active exhale, passive inhale. And all together, let's come to an exhale. And now let's gently do a forward fold. Now here we can tuck the chin, roll the shoulders, and see how far we can come down, just being relaxed. For some of you, you may want to take both hands inside your legs and then bring them underneath your calves and bring your elbows into the crease of your knees. You may find that you want to bring your heels closer or farther away from the body. This is just playing now with your own body and feelings of opening and releasing tension. The more you tuck your chin, the greater opening and lengthening from the bottom of your spine to the top of the head you're going to feel. Coming out, lift the head, lengthen the spine, inhale, take your hands out, and let's come back into that butterfly without our hands. Maybe keep the hands at the heart center, lengthen the back. Perhaps you can bring your heels a little closer to your body, a little more comfortably. Let's sit here and breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, release the legs. We're back in original Dandasana. Now go ahead and grab that stick. Bring it behind your back like this. All right. From here, we're going to do a nice, easy spinal twist. As we refine that movement, we'll notice that we want to keep both seat bones equally on the mat. We don't want one hip to come forward than the other. All righty, so palms can be pointed down, sitting up nice and straight. This will be a spinal twist to the right. Ready? Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep your shoulders in the same plane. Try not to let one come forward. Sit up straight, lengthen the spine. Chin is in neutral position. Hold here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out of the pose, take a breath in. Exhale, gently come back to center. Opposite side, take a breath in. And exhale to the left. Relax the shoulders down. Remember how to do that by bringing focus to the muscles right underneath the shoulder blades and drawing them gently down and then in towards the midline or in towards the spine. Soft breath. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out of the pose, take a breath in. Exhale, gently come back to center and release. Go ahead, let's either continue to sit in Dandasana or come to a cross-legged position. bringing our arms into Garuda Asana position or eagle position. Why is this such a cool position? Because we're crossing, which is telling the left and right brain to do something else. The motor neurons, the sensory neurons are trying to come in harmony, and it's a really great stretch for the muscles and the joint in the shoulder. All right, let's begin. Put your hands on the sides, palms down. Sit up straight. Head is in neutral position. Open up the palms. Inhale, both arms up. Turn the palms out. Exhale, halfway down. Find your right hand. You're going to cross the arms in front of you, but the right arm is underneath the left arm. Cross at the elbows, touch. Bend both elbows so that the back of your hands are towards one another. Now, if you can, cross the wrists so that you are touching palm to palm. For me, literally, I'm touching my one middle finger to the thumb of the other hand. Best of your ability, have your elbows pointing down. Try and get your shoulders even with one another. Lengthen the spine. Think about where your chin is in your head. You don't want it pointing forward, okay? Close the eyes and breathe. Eight. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Stay focused on your breath and the position you're in. And 1. Coming out of this pose, release the hands and bring your hands into prayer position. So your elbows are more or less in the middle of your chest, in line with the middle of your chest, and your thumb is more or less in line with your nose. All right, inhale, both arms up. Extend, drop the shoulders. Exhale, release the hands to your sides. Opposite side, open up the palms, inhale, arms up. Exhale, release the palms down, come down halfway. Find your left arm, left hand. Cross the arm so that the left arm is underneath the right. Touch your elbows. Bend the elbows up so the back of the hands are facing one another. Cross at the wrists. Relax into it. Try and get your shoulders into one line. Elbows down. Hands are in front of the face, right in the middle. Lengthen the spine. Relax through the shoulders and the neck. And breathe. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Coming out of the pose, release the wrist, come into a nice prayer position. And then inhale, arms up, extend, drop the shoulders, and exhale, release. Come back into Dandasana, bringing our focus now to the upper body, starting with the wrists, sitting up nice and straight. Inhale, arms up, Bring the shoulders back and down. Inhale, I flex the wrist. Exhale, I extend. Now, as we're sitting here, we don't want to introduce tension into the butt or the thighs. So if your knee comes up a little bit, that's no big deal as long as you feel nice and stable through the torso. Okay, let's begin. Inhale, flex. And exhale, extend. 3 more on your own. We're finding a beautiful focus of movement, breath, and mental clarity here. The elbows stay exactly where they are. They don't move. This movement is originated between the elbow down to the fingers. Let's all meet in a neutral position with the palms facing down. Gently make a fist with the thumb on the outside and extend the wrist. As I inhale, I flex and open up the fingers. As I exhale, I make that gentle fist and extend the wrist. Let's begin. Inhale, open up and flex. Exhale, fist. Inhale and exhale. 2 more on your own. And let's stay here with our fist gently put together, an extension of the wrist. Wrist rotations to the right. Ready? Inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. 2 more times on your own to the right. And then 3 reps to the left. Take your time. Only movement is in the wrist. Elbows and shoulders are relaxed. Deepen the breath. And let's meet in a nice neutral position. Hands are open, palms down. Focusing on the elbow, go ahead and turn the palms up. Bring the shoulders down, relax through the neck. Inhale, I bring the hand to the shoulder. Exhale, I open up. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep the arms extended. Simply open them out to the sides. Palms are still up. Roll the shoulders back. Same movement here. Inhale, hands come to shoulder. And exhale, extend. Watch where your chin is. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more on your own. Remember, if you start feeling tension in the upper shoulder and neck, bring your focus again to those shoulder blades and try and draw them down gently towards the spine. And we're going to all meet with our arms extended out to the sides, palms up. From here, go ahead and bend the elbows, point the palms forward. So we're in a little cactus position. Here, as I inhale, I bring the hands down. And as I exhale, I come up. All right, shoulders down, chin is in neutral position. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Back in our neutral position, elbows bent, palms forward. Inhale, I bring the elbows in front of me. Elbows, hands are touching. Exhale, I open up. I'm still trying to keep my back straight and not round my shoulders as I go through this position. Ready? Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Try to relax through the lower body. It's simply holding our stability. It's not doing anything. One more. Last shoulder movement. Inhale, I extend both arms up. As I exhale, I swoop them down and behind me. Now notice as we do this, we don't let the torso come forward or backward. We're just finding movement within that shoulder girdle. All righty? We're in cactus arms. Ready? Inhale up. Exhale, release and swoop behind you. Inhale up. And exhale. Continue. This movement gives me so much joy because I remember a time when I could not move my arms like this. So every time I do it, I'm just filled with joy and gratitude. All right, two more. And let's all meet back in Dandasana. Again, hands can be lightly on the thighs, or you can have them behind you, or in line with your hips, fingers pointing forward. Moving on to the neck. Inhale, I look up. Exhale, I look down. Same thing here, the shoulders are not involved. This is all about understanding the movement of the cervical vertebrae. All righty? Sitting up nice and straight. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Okay, on your own, three more. Let's all meet in neutral position. Lateral movements, inhale, neutral, pointing forward. Exhale, you look to the right. Inhale, you look forward. Exhale, you look to the left. Try and keep the chin in the same plane as you move from right to left. Let's begin. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, come to neutral. Exhale to the left. One more time. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, right. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, left. Inhale, come to neutral. Stay here. This time we bring our right ear towards the right shoulder. Let's begin. Inhale, stay. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, left. We'll do two more times. Inhale, center. Exhale right. Don't push into it, relax into it. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. Come back to the floor for a nice final twist. Hands are out to the sides, palms up. Remember to use that spinal twist to gently float the knees up over the hips. So all together, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, float the knees. Knees are over the hips. Exhale, let the knees fall to the right as you look to the left. So here we have another cross movement physically in our body, which is helping to harmonize the brain activity on the left and right side. Stay with your breath, stay with the sensations you're having, trying our best not to daydream. Releasing this pose and coming to the other side. Again, we do it on an exhale, so take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, float the knees up and over to the other side. Coming out of the pose, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, come back to center. Hands come now to our knees. Bring the knees towards the chest, relax the shoulders down, relax the neck. And let's rock up to Dandasana. So take a breath in. As you exhale, you simply lift your torso up, extend the legs, whoops, and come back to Dandasana. And relax. Okay, let's come to a nice comfortable seated position as we do our last two breathing techniques. Now, the first breathing technique is called Nada pranayama. There are many different forms of it, but this is the one I'm going to show you. Nada is vibration, sound. And in this case, we're talking about the inner sound of your own being. So to refine your awareness of that sound, we simply breathe normal. And then at the top of your inhale, you want to retain the breath for 1 second or 2 seconds, whatever's comfortable. This is not an aerobic exercise. This is an exercise to find that stillness when you're retaining the breath, and then with your right ear, bring your focus to the right ear and listen to the sound. Now, some of us on some days, we will hear sounds outside, a dog, a truck, the birds, the wind, sounds of nature. For some of us, some days we hear an inner sound. Whatever sound you hear today, pick that sound and stay there. Don't go for 1 second an inside sound and then another 2 seconds an outside sound. You want to pick one, and it doesn't matter which one. Focus on that sound while you're retaining the breath, and then exhale. Inhale, retain, focus, exhale, relax. And that's all it is. This is a technique that will bring more relaxation to the body and clarity to the mind. All righty? So we're going to do this for 4 minutes. So go ahead and start. Just breathe normal first, and when you feel relaxed, start the Nada Yoga. Okay, take your last exhale here. And open the eyes and release. Very good. That's a really wonderful experience. I find this Nada pranayama, and we're going to be doing this consistently every day so that we become more and more proficient with the mechanics of it and can really enjoy the sensations that we feel. Now, the second pranayama is actually called kriya, and it's a yoga therapeutic type of breath. We use the 3-part yoga breath, which, if you're not familiar with it, throughout the inhale, first we think about expanding the lower lung, which is the belly, so the belly puffs out. As I continue to inhale, I feel the middle part of my lung, which means I feel my ribs expanding out. And as I feel the top part of my lung, I feel my shoulders coming up just a little bit. That's called 3-part yoga breath, where we're completely filling the lungs from the bottom up. As I exhale, I reverse, and I feel a little bit of tension here in the shoulder coming down as I'm deflating through the upper lung. My ribs actually, there's movement there, and they come in as I continue the exhale. And at the very bottom of the exhale, what we're all familiar with, the belly button comes in towards the spine. That is the 3-part yoga breath. Coupled with that, we do a movement. And this movement, again, is countering the brain, the left side and the right side brain. What this breath does and what this movement does is it helps to neutralize the subconscious or unconscious emotional triggers that we may have that bring anxiety and stress into our life. Real quickly, when I say neutralize, another way to understand that is that it helps to lessen our attachment to those feelings, whether we are conscious or not conscious of those feelings and physical manifestations of stress. We have an attachment to it, whether we want to or not. And so with this, when it's a subconscious attachment, we can help decrease it and lessen those bonds so we can let them go. Consciously, if we're conscious of the triggers, of course, we have a choice to be attracted or not attracted to it, right? But if it's unconscious, subconscious, we do not. So this is what this kriya is for. So lay down on the mat, on your spine, put one hand low on your belly, one on your rib cage, and focus on perhaps a 4 or 6 second inhale. And as you begin your inhale, feel the belly open. Continue the inhale, feel the rib cage widen to the side. And as you exhale, feel the chest lift. Inhale, and then reverse the process. For some of you, you've done this before, and it's not a challenge. For others, it may be a challenge. So just keep practicing. One more breath. All right, let's simply introduce what happens to the leg and the feet. As you inhale through the belly, allow the whole leg and feet to point inward. And then continue with the inhale through the ribs and the chest. As you exhale, keep your feet exactly where they are until you come to the bottom of the exhale where the navel is coming in towards the spine. That's when you release the feet and let them come out. Got it? So let's do it together. Ready? Inhale, belly, bring the feet towards one another. Continue the inhale through the ribs and through the chest. Exhale through the chest, the ribs, and now as you exhale through the belly, release the feet and let them point outward. Again, inhale, feet come inward. Ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and release the feet. Okay, on your own, 2 more times. Go ahead one more time and then we'll finish up. And then release the hands to the sides. You're in Savasana. Nice normal breath here. Allow the body to simply sink into the mat. Gently bring your awareness to your toes, to your heels, to the back of your calf, to the back of the knee, to the hamstrings, to the hips, both buttocks. Exhale, release any tension in the lower back. Again. Bring attention to the back of both sides of the rib cage. To the shoulder blades. To the outer shoulders resting on the mat. To the back of the arm, the elbow, forearm, both wrists, back of the hands. Bring your focus to the center of your palm facing the sky. Bring the focus to the elbow pointing up, the shoulder points pointing up. Bring focus to the collarbones. Bring your focus to your throat as you feel the breath going in and out. Let that focus slide now to the back of your neck and the weight of your head against the mat. Bring the focus to the eyes, the eyebrows. As you exhale, simply relax. Bring that exhale and relaxation to the nostrils and the cheekbones. Bring that relaxation to the lips, the mouth, the tongue, the jaw. Lastly, bring the relaxation to the forehead. And hold here. So as always, if you can stay here longer and enjoy your Savasana, please go ahead. I invite you to do it. If not, let's gently start to bring movement back to the body. Scrunching up the toes, extension and flexion of the ankle. And now of the knees, of the hips, fingers and wrists, elbows and shoulders. Perhaps rock from side to side gently. Nice and flowing movements. And on your next exhale, roll over to the left side. And as you exhale again, push yourself up to a seated position. Bringing your hands into prayer position in front of the heart, equal weight on both hands. Again, this is a left-right brain thing where I have equal weight on my right and in my left hand, touching them together, letting the thumbs gently touch right in the middle of my chest. Lengthening the back, shoulders are down. Watch your chin position. Sharing Om, followed by Shanti 3 times. Take a breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, bowing down to the teacher within. Inhale, gently come back up. Opening the eyes, releasing the hands. Namaste, everyone. Thank you. It was wonderful to join you again. I just wanted to let you know that the last kriya that we did actually has 2 more parts to it. But as we get used to doing the 3-part yoga breath, I will introduce them to you. So have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Ciao.
Yay!
It's good to see you. How are you?